So I want to go ahead and just put out this public service announcement, which is you are not a victim. I am not a victim. One thing we have to stop telling ourselves is that we are victims. Now, of course, different things have happened to us in life, and I'm not downplaying none of that. But remember, those are events. That do not sum up your whole life. It don't sum up who you are. You can get up, and you can overcome, and you can prosper. And one thing we do have to remember, we do not have to accept things the way they are. You have the right. If you don't like your current status, if you're single and you decide to get married, or if you're making a certain amount of money and you decide to make something else or something higher, you don't have to accept where you are in life. And that can just, be anything. You're not accepting where you are, where you're staying at. You're not accepting the type of grades you are making if you're in school right now. You're not accepting the fact that you're still struggling with these issues. You want to overcome them. You don't have to accept the way, the level you are in your life. You don't have to accept the way things are. You have a choice. You have the power to choose. And I think that is something that some people don't realize, that you have the power to choose. Now, of course, things don't happen overnight. There's no magic wand you can wave to make everything disappear. But you do have the power to choose. And once you make up in your mind that you want things to change, that's when victory happens for you. That's when that choice starts to work, because you have to take action. You have to make up in your mind that I'm going to do something about it, and then put that action behind it. And lastly, what I want to say, of course, this is a short announcement. Last I want to say is that I can overcome. You can overcome. You have to believe that you can overcome. We are not made to be victims. We are made to be victorious. And what I'm also learning too about prayer is, it's like this request. It's like, okay, God, I'm coming to you about this. Give me the strength, give me the wisdom. And now, after I get through praying, I'm putting action in. Because some of us think just one prayer, just one small prayer, I just say this prayer, that's it, I have to do nothing. No, God also requires you to do something as well. If you're trying to overcome anything that you're struggling with, you have to put the work in. If you're trying to, make it to a certain level of income, you got to put the work in. If you're trying to succeed in a certain industry, you have to put the work in. And that's the difference between a victim and a victor. The victor knows how to work, and the victim does not want to do anything. So I hope I said something to y'all that will just help you start this year off on the right foot. You are not a victim. You can overcome. Don't keep believing that you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't achieve that. Stop believing those lies. Because the truth is, everybody on this earth has an equal opportunity to succeed. And I understand how people have been mistreated and things have happened. But this is the truth. God gave everybody gifts. God have given everybody purpose. And it's up to you to bring it out. And He's not going to make you do anything that you obviously don't have a will for. You have to make that decision that you're going to do something about it. You have to get the will to say, I'm going to change these things in my life. So I hope that helped y'all. This is the end of my announcement. Just want to give that encouragement out there as y'all set y'all goals and start this new year. Goodbye.